this series of videos, we are going to solve some puzzles. Few of my students asked me if I can record something instructional where I explain moves. So I'm going to do it, because one of my dreams is to become a strong titled player. What I have noticed when I was learning them is main difference between us is in calculation. So going this way, main difference between me and stronger players could be in calculation too. I think the game of chess is divided by three parts: opening, middle game, end game. Every of those parts is divided by strategical aspect and tactical aspects. I suppose when we are looking for moves, we should first look for tactical moves and then for strategical. So I inviting you for a journey with me where you can improve. What I do recommend is stop it before every puzzle and try solving this for yourself. Then listen my explanation. Maybe you can learn something from me, or maybe you see something what I have missed, then please let me know in comment below. As series progress, puzzles will be harder, so don't worry if these are too easy. I think it's important to understand easy ones if we want to solve difficult problems. I know my English isn't the best, that's why if I something mispronounce or even make other mistake, please tell me and I will try fix that up. I hope you will enjoy my videos and improve with me. Sometimes I'm going to make mistakes too, but end goal is improve and learn from those mistakes. If you have any suggestions, please let me know too. Let's go to the chess tempo and solve some puzzle with explanation. In this first puzzle we can see two undefended pieces, rook and bishop, but we should first look for checks, and we have two types of checks. First is for moving pawns up, and second one is for moving knight to g7. How to choose which is better? We should count. After moving pawns up, enemy king has only one square, it's g6, and after this we have nothing. So after moving knight to g7, it's check. Enemy king as well has only one square, it's g6, and then we can take bishop, so it's better move. In this one we can take bishop, and then after exchange we are happy. But we have intersection move, which is take pawn and then take bishop. But of course we are in check, so it's only move take bishop. We are in check, so we have to consider only two moves. First one is king h8, and second one is rook takes f7. After king h8, enemy has a queen g7 in its mate, so we know that it's bad move. And after rook f7, he can only recapture by rook, and we are exchange up. In this puzzle we can see two undefended pieces, but I recommend looking for checks. I can't give check with bishop, so I'm looking for checks with knight. It's back check, back check, and another one is this. We can call this fork because we are attacking two pieces, king and rook. This time we can see undefended rook, but we should ask ourselves what opponent can do. If he can checkmate us. I don't see anything like that, and I don't see any check which would be better than taking that rook. So I am taking, and it's good. This time we can see rook defended by king, and knight is undefended. I'm looking for checks, but I can't give any from my bishop, so I'm looking for checks with my knight. And there is a square, again fork, and we can take rook. In this puzzle we can see this knight is undefended, but we have to be careful, because if this queen can give us checks, it can be dangerous. But she can't give us any checks, so we can take this knight. Opponent is trying stalemate, but if we give checks, our knight is checkmate. He is attacking us with rook. We are always looking for what opponent thinking, and after taking this rook, by the way it's undefended, we are looking if he can give us discovery check, something like that, but it's illegal move, so we can take this. In this situation we have two undefended pieces, and our pawn is going to be a queen. I'm looking for checks, and then I'm going to sacrifice this pawn for bishop. Opponent blunder his rook, so we can take, but always good habit is looking for checks, but we cannot give any checks, so we can take this rook. In this situation we are material down, so we are looking for checks. His king has no squares, so by the way, if we give him check, it's checkmate. He can only protect. We are in check, so we have three moves: king f8, king h8, and king h7, taking that bishop. We should always count, is this possible? Is this leading to checkmate? So after taking the bishop, enemy could give us check, and then we have to go king g8, and after this he has nothing, so we can do this. He took our knight, we can recapture. So we can see two undefended pieces. We are looking for checks. This is and this one is bad because we not gaining anything and losing queen. So this is the last one check we can give him, and I think it's good because we are winning a knight and as well protecting our knight. Uh, this defending moves, but after taking, he is in check, so we can protect our knight anyway. In this position, firstly we are looking for checks, so we don't have any. Then we are looking for captures, and I don't see anything too. Then we are looking for attacking moves, so we can move bishop for b4, but it's not helping us with anything, I think. And we can move our pawn up and threaten the promotion. I think it's good move because he has to defend this. Okay, so we can take the bishop for the pawn. And this puzzle, he take our queen, but we can take this back, and we are threatening checkmate from after moving our bishop. So it's good. He is threatening nothing. In this position we have to be careful because opponent is threatening checkmate by move queen for queen g2. So we have to move. Our moves has to be forcing. So our moves have to be forcing. We could defend this by taking the pawn, but as well we can take this knight and give a check. How to know which move is better? We can calculate. After taking this pawn, opponent probably take our rook and or even no, but this is unclear. Let's say we take knight, he take with rook, and we take with queen, and we take with queen, and then he has only one square, it's c8, and after this we can still give a check at f8 and defend from checkmate, or even we can be greedy and take rook. Let's see. I think that's puzzle and too early. And this is popular mistake in lower level. We are always looking for checks, so after king there's no room. And again we are looking for checks. He was greedy and took our bishop, and after this is checkmate. And this example showing us how important is seeing opponent's threats, because even we are material down, we can give him checkmate by going rook to a8 and then taking opponent's rook. And this is training us for endgame. Opponent give us check. We can take, but after this is draw. We have advantage in material, what is very important at endgame. So I think we should block this check. It wasn't best, and we can block again. should move king, move, and I think it's good move because he can move queen. But if I take, it's again draw. So I'm going give first I'm going give check and then take. It wasn't best in my serving wasn't best, but I won. And against endgame we have to win this game. So this move leaves him b1, so I go for that. And then this move cut a2, and then I can pawn up, and after this is easy checkmate. Again, I should solve this one faster.